Hey World Decoders. Picture this. You wake up one morning in 2025, head to work, and find out your job has been replaced by a machine. Sounds like a sci-fi nightmare, right? But in 2025, artificial intelligence is reshaping the job market at lightning speed, and millions are wondering, is AI coming for my job? Today, we're diving into the hard data, the fears, and the solutions to uncover what AI means for your career. From retail to manufacturing, from white-collar offices to gig work, no industry is safe. But here's the big question. Is this a crisis or an opportunity? Stick around, because what we're about to reveal might change how you plan your future. Let's start with a chilling number. 12 million jobs. That's how many the International Labor Organization estimates will be lost to AI and automation in 2025 alone. But it's not just about job losses. New roles are emerging, and the race is on to adapt. Which industries are hit hardest? And are you at risk? Let's dive into the data, and trust me, you'll want to hear this. Key point 1. AI's impact on retail and manufacturing. According to the International Labor Organization's World Employment and Social Outlook Trends 2025 report, AI and automation are projected to displace 12 million jobs globally in 2025, with retail and manufacturing taking the biggest hit. In retail, AI-powered chatbots and self-checkout systems are replacing cashiers and customer service reps. A McKinsey study suggests that up to 45% of retail tasks, like inventory, management, and sales, could be automated with existing tech. In manufacturing, robots and AI-driven assembly lines are cutting the need for human workers. The World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs Report 2023 predicted that 85 million jobs could be disrupted by 2025, with manufacturing roles like machine operators and assemblers among the hardest hit. But it's not just blue-collar jobs. White-collar sectors like accounting and data entry are also vulnerable. For example, AI tools like generative chatbots can now handle basic bookkeeping and customer queries faster and cheaper than humans. A post on X warned that 50% of entry-level white-collar jobs could be at risk by 2030. The numbers are stark, but there's another side to this story. AI is also creating jobs. Data analysts, AI trainers, and cybersecurity experts are in high demand. So, why are workers still so scared? Let's find out. If AI is creating jobs, why are workers panicking? The answer lies in what people are saying and what they're feeling. You won't believe the stats we found on X about worker fears. Stay tuned. Key point 2. Worker fears and public sentiment. The fear of AI stealing jobs is real. A 2025 survey cited on X by @TheJobJack, referencing Goldman Sachs, estimates that 300 million jobs globally, about 9% of the workforce, could be disrupted by AI. Another post by @JOURO2234 highlights concerns about mass unemployment and mental stress, especially among white-collar workers like coders and content creators. Polls on X show 60% of workers are worried about AI-driven unemployment, with many citing job security as their top concern. This fear isn't just anecdotal. The ILO notes that nearly 1 in 4 workers faces job transformation due to generative AI, with high-skilled occupations like software development and finance at high risk. Why the panic? For one, the pace of change is relentless. A UK study from Institute Glow found that AI's rapid adoption could outstrip workers' ability to adapt, especially for those over 30 who are more likely to hold cognitive roles exposed to AI. Younger workers, often in manual jobs, are slightly less vulnerable, but no one is immune. The emotional toll is huge. Workers feel useless when AI outperforms them, as one blue-collar worker noted in a survey. Add to that the fear of increased monitoring, with AI chatbots tracking performance in real time, and it's no wonder anxiety is spiking. But is this fear justified, or are we overreacting? Let's look at the bigger picture. If AI is changing jobs, surely we can just retrain, right? Well, not so fast. The reskilling programs meant to save workers are falling short, and the numbers are shocking. You'll want to hear this next part. Key point 3. Reskilling programs falling behind. The ILO emphasizes upskilling and reskilling as critical to surviving the AI revolution. But the reality is grim. Only 25% of displaced workers have access to reskilling programs, according to their 2025 report. The World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs Report 2023 notes that 50% of employees will need reskilling by 2025, with skills like analytical thinking, creativity, and AI literacy top in the list. Yet many programs are underfunded or misaligned with market needs. For example, in low-income countries, where youth unemployment is 12.6%, access to training in digital skills like coding or data analysis is limited due to poor infrastructure. In the US, tech giants like Google and Microsoft offer initiatives like Grow with Google and the Global Skills Initiative, but these reach only a fraction of the workforce. In Northern England, community-based programs are trying to bridge the gap, but they're tailored to local needs, leaving broader populations underserved. The ILO also highlights a global skills mismatch. 80.9% of workers are overeducated for their roles, while 33.4% are undereducated, making reskilling even harder. Without massive investment, the gap between AI's demands and workers' skills will widen. So, what's holding us back? Let's talk about the role of governments. Governments are supposed to lead the charge against the AI job crisis. But are they moving fast enough, or at all? The answer might make you rethink who's really in control. Stay with us. Key point 4. Governments struggling to keep up. Governments worldwide are scrambling to address AI's impact, but they're falling behind. The ILO's 2025 report warns that geopolitical tensions, climate change costs, and public debt are straining budgets, leaving little room for robust reskilling programs. In low-income countries, high interest rates and debt distress make it nearly impossible to invest in education or infrastructure. The ILO recommends channeling remittances into investment funds to boost job creation, but implementation is slow. In wealthier nations, policies are inconsistent. The Netherlands has integrated automation AD training into its education system, but most countries lag. The US, for example, has no unified national strategy for AI reskilling, relying instead on private sector efforts. The EU's push for digital skills is promising, but bureaucratic delays hinder progress. Meanwhile, AI is moving faster than policy. Global predicts that AI's full impact could hit by 2030, with a twin peak growth in job disruption. If governments don't act now, the unemployment spike could be catastrophic. But is there a silver lining? Let's explore. AI might be taking jobs, but it's also creating them. The question is, are these new roles enough to save the workforce, or just a drop in the bucket? The answer is coming up next. Key point 5. Opportunities in the AI era. It's not all doom and gloom. The World Economic Forum estimates that while 85 million jobs may be displaced by 2025, 97 million new roles could emerge in fields like AI development, green energy, and digital marketing. The ILO highlights growth in renewable energy jobs, with 16.2 million worldwide, driven by solar and hydrogen power. In India, e-commerce is expected to create 12 million jobs by 2025, with roles in logistics and warehousing booming. But here's the catch. These jobs require skills most workers don't have. Analytical thinking, creativity, and tech literacy are in demand, but only 34% of companies are investing in reskilling, per the WEF. Success stories exist like Nigeria, where young people are using ICT tools to create digital jobs, but they're the exception, not the rule. The ILO stresses that collaboration between governments, businesses, and schools is key to unlocking these opportunities. Without it, the job gap, 402 million people wanting work but unable to find it, will keep growing. So, what does this mean for you? The AI revolution is here, but where do you fit in? The final piece of this puzzle is personal, and it's a game changer. Don't go anywhere. Key point 6. Empowering yourself in 2025. The future of work isn't just about governments or corporations. It's about you. The ILO and WEF both emphasize lifelong learning as the key to staying relevant. Free online courses, like those offered by Coursera or Google, can teach you AI literacy, coding, or data analysis. Community programs, like those in Northern England, show that local training can work if it's targeted. And don't forget soft skills. Creativity, problem solving, and emotional intelligence are AI proof, at least for now. World Decoders, AI is transforming work in 2025, disrupting jobs, sparking fears, and creating opportunities. The ILO's data shows 12 million jobs at risk, especially in retail and manufacturing. Worker fears are real, with 60% worried about unemployment, and reskilling programs are struggling to keep up. Governments are lagging, but new roles in AI, green energy, and digital fields offer hope, if you're ready to adapt. So, is AI stealing your job? Maybe. But it's also handing you a chance to reinvent yourself. Start learning today, demand better training programs, and share this video to spread the word. What's your plan to thrive in the AI era? Drop it in the comments, subscribe, and hit the bell for more insights. Let's keep decoding the future of work together.